Herman Rarebell in the interview with Rock Bottom. So Herman, the Spirit on a Mission tour comes to the end.
Yeah.
So what were your personal highlights of this tour?
There were many, because the situation was that we started the tour, as you know, in March 2015 in the United States. So we did March, April, half of May. We did a lot of festivals in the summer and I had fantastic impressions, about all the festivals. We played all over Europe. Then we went in June to Japan, and that was really mind-blowing because we sold out 3 shows at the Sun Plaza Hall, and the Sun Plaza Hall was the beginning of my career with the Scorpions. But at that time, we sold it out 2 nights. So now to come back after all those years and selling it out 3 nights was a very good feeling because it showed me that the fans were with us all those years and being faithful with us all those years. That was a highlight, I would say, definitely. And then afterwards we started the European tour. And as you can see, we are still on the European tour. We started in October, November, December. We had also a highlight to play with Judas Priest as their special guest on the tour. That was great. And then we had a Christmas break, and now we're doing the last leg of the European tour. We just did from the 20th of January until the 31st of January, England. And now we do the last 4 concerts, We play tonight here in Worpswede, and tomorrow is Copenhagen, the day after is Stockholm, Malmö, and on Saturday night is the last show in Oslo, in Norway. And then on Sunday I fly back to Brighton.
Mm-hmm. This lineup seems very intact. It's not just a lineup where you have paid some musicians. It seems like an organic family. So am I right? Would you see it the same way?
Well, it's the same way. I mean, look, Francis and me, we have played together now for 40 years as a rhythm section. And I know Michael even 50 years now. I met him the first time in England in 1974. And it was him who told me in 76, my brother has a band in Germany called the Scorpions. They're looking for a drummer. I think you should go there and audition for them. And I did, and as you know, I got the job.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like old family reunion, so to speak.
Yes. And it's Wayne and Doogie, they are English speaking, and the other guys, you, Michael, and Francis, are Germans. Are there any problems with the language?
No, as you can see, we all speak fluent English, and Doogie is from Scotland. Okay, sometimes it's hard to understand with his Scottish accent, but and Wayne is American, he's from San Diego. So I think it's an international band, really, what we have here.
Yeah. And you're performing songs from UFO, MSG, Scorpions, and Temple of Rock. I guess about the half of the songs are Temple of Rock songs. Yep. The other songs are classic songs.
Of course.
So which songs have the best feedback on the fans? Which response is the best?
Definitely the classic songs. You will see it tonight when we play here, of course. I mean, they would kill us if we don't play Rock You Like a Hurricane and Rock Bottom or Doctor or Lights Out. We have those shows integrated in there. Of course, we play from the Scorpions, Love Drive, Coast to Coast, Blackout, all songs which I was involved in or Michael Schenker was involved in because he was playing the guitar on the Love Drive album, as you know. On many of those songs. He composed also some of those songs on this album, like Coast to Coast or Love Drive or Holiday. And of course, those songs we play live.
Yeah, that's great. And on Spirit on a Mission, the songs are written by Michael, Doogie, and some by Wayne. But what's about you and Francis? Will they contribute some songs?
We haven't written anything on this album because we felt, that Doogie and Michael did a great job, for me also, Doogie is a Scottish man, so he speaks the language. So for me, it was that easy to say, okay, you write the lyrics. It's much easier for you anyway because it's your mother language.
Yeah, of course. And it's 1 year ago when this great album was released. So do you have enough material for a new album? Are there any plans about the next album? Do you know when it will be released?
I can only give you a rough plan. What's happening right now is I think this tour will end on Sunday, basically after 1 year of touring. And I think all of us will definitely take 2 or 3 weeks of rest, take it easy, get new ideas, and then we start writing probably in the spring, probably from mid-February till on, right? And then we probably meet again in April, May, listen to each other's songs, and then we will pick what will come on the next album, record it during the summertime, I would think, and then probably release it in the fall. As you know, we just filmed the DVD in Madrid, and that will come out now May. So that will carry us through the summer. And the plan is right now, maybe, if we're ready, to release the next album in the fall. And if we're not ready, then we release it next year.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not in a hurry.
Okay, I see. And yeah, you are not just the member of Temple of Rock. You are a member, yeah, on your own. You have released 2 solo albums and an acoustic album, and your Scorpions period revisited in some kind of way. How were these great albums accepted by the critics and by the fans?
Well, I think I'm very happy with my outside activities. I'm planning also this year to do some outside activities, probably with Drum Legends again. You know, we had this great band with Pete York and me and Charlie Antolini. And I have a surprise drummer, which is not confirmed yet, but it is a drummer the whole world knows. And we're probably going to do 1 or 2 concerts, which will be probably filmed by the BBC. So we make a DVD with that. I have some other activities, which I tell you when they're ready.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm actually very happy with my outside activities because I don't want to just play with the same people. I'm very inspired when I play with other people also.
Yes, it's good.
It's good for me, you know. And also, look, the Scorpions just released the Scorpions box, as you know. And in the box were the most successful 8 CDs.
Yeah.
On each CD, you have 5 unreleased bonus songs. Good songs, not rubbish songs, really good songs. And you have a DVD where we're talking about this period, about the songs. I mean, it's talking me, Klaus, Rudolf, and Matthias. And you know, you have also the possibility to buy this thing on vinyl, on the Langspielplatte, as we say in Germany. So you have that too. So you have the possibility, you know, to know everything about the band and their most successful time, which were the 80s, you know.
And you have contributed your view on these DVDs and this.
I have one unreleased song on there called Taste of Love, where Rudolf wrote the music, I wrote the lyrics. I think it's a killer song. When you have it, then listen to it, and I would be happy if you play it on your station. I think this is a typical classic Scorpion song, and I'm very happy about the box, and I'm very happy about that many fans, you know, get the box, because this way they have the whole history on one box. I call those years the golden years, and I'm very happy. I was in the band in all those golden years. I played on all the hits. I played on Rock You Like a Hurricane. I wrote the lyrics, as you know. I played on Wind of Change. I played on Still Loving, and all the typical classic songs is me on drums. So I'm very happy that it's finally released by BMG Rights, and SPV does the distribution now.
And are you sometimes a little bit wistful if you look back? Are you a little bit sad not be a member of them anymore?
For me, my philosophy is anyway, don't look back in anything in life, because that is past. You cannot change the past. For me, only the now exists. I live in the everlasting now or in the future. Or I think what I'm going to do in the future. It's not good to think about the past. I had the 20 wonderful years. It was the most successful years of the Scorpions, my time period. I played every stadium in this world, every big arena. How much higher can you get? Now I go on stage with Michael Schenker. I have great musical satisfaction. He's a killer guitar player, as we all know. And for me, it's great to see every night my fans. I'm blessed with 66 years that I still can go out and tour. I still can play. My colleagues around me, as you know, die one after the other. So I think it's good for me. I'm blessed that I still can go out and play. It makes no difference for me if I play 2,000 people at night or 200,000. So for me, I like to look in the fans' eyes, and I like to have that inner feeling. I go, yeah, tonight was a great gig. And the people are satisfied when they come out of the concert.
And I hear you have got still a good relationship to your former bandmates, to Rudolf and Klaus and Matthias, still good, no mixed emotions?
Nothing. Look at the video we just did together on the Scorpions box. We talk about this career. We're all proud of this career. We achieved wonderful things, you know. And this was the classic Scorpions band. This was the original lineup, you know. And who knows, maybe one day all the original lineup goes out and plays maybe 20, 30 concerts. Okay for me. But I don't see myself now consistently in the band. I think I reached with the Scorpions everything I wanted to reach. We came to a musical high level, and I think, as my mother always said, it's the best time to leave when you're at your highest point.
Yeah.
And that's what I did, you know. And this thing with Michael satisfies me, as I said, greatly musically. Killer guitar player, can I get any better? Hard to find, right?
Yeah. And I guess it's a circle. You started with Michael in the mid.
That's the funny thing. It's funny. It's so funny. Yeah, I started with Michael, now it's closing with Michael. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I guess you started with guys of Steppenwolf, is that right?
Yeah, this is correct, you know.
But you weren't a member of this band?
No. I played with Michael Monarch, the guitar player from Steppenwolf, in this band. We had this band early. Yeah. This was when I came to England. This was around 75, 76, you know. And I met Michael in 74, and that band broke up. I was in different British bands. I was a studio musician there, and Michael and myself always got on very good. We were friends since we were kids, so to speak. Don't forget, Michael was with UFO. He had his first #1 hit in England when he was just about 17 years old. You know, UFO stolen him from the States of the Scorpions.
Yeah.
Because of the talent he has.
Yeah, of course, we know. And you have produced an album of the band Unbreakable. I guess it was a debut album, and it was a very good album. It was a little bit Scorpions,
yes.
It was a huge influence,
Scorpions
influence. I guess it was your work.
Well, I was the producer, of course, you know, it was Scorpions influence. And they had very good songs, and I made out of the songs the best thing I could do, you know, and they're still very proud of the album. I think still it's a killer album, and I'm very, very sad that this album didn't take off big time. The band has split up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea what's happening with them.
Really, I thought that there would be a successor.
You know, they had a singer, and they're not working with this singer now. There's another singer in there now, the guitar player. It's a big mess there, you know, and I cannot go there between. This is their decision as a band what they do, you know. And I have to leave you in about 2 minutes because they're waiting for me downstairs in 7 minutes.
Well, it's okay. And so will you do other producer jobs or any plans about?
No, at the moment I have no plans to produce. At the moment, I think, you know, I will, after this tour is now over, will concentrate on my side projects, which I said earlier. There probably will be something with Drum Legends again, probably in June, July.
Yeah.
And then after this, we see what comes. As my song says on my last album, take it as it comes.
Yeah. The last question, you mentioned it before the interview, it's a German aspect that your wife, Claudia, has released a book for children's book, and you did the speaking for the CD.
Absolutely.
Could you say some words about this project?
The project is called Schnatter und Lieschen, or Schnatter and Lieschen.de. Please go to the website and check everything out. The book is completely written and created by my wife, Claudia. And there is a painter's name is Peter Odekofen, and when the story was done, they both asked me, we like to also make an audio book of this, would you be kind enough to speak it? Because you have a nice voice, a deep voice, and now Uncle Herman was created. Uncle Herman speaks to those little children between 3 and 7, and they give me great pleasure. Look at those children's eyes and see the happiness in them and how they relive the story I tell them, you know. You know, children's fantasies, when you read to them, they live the story, you know.
Interesting thing. And are there any other aspect that you want to mention, unasked questions, what you want?
No, I think I said it all now, what's going to happen. Let's see what the future brings.
Let's see it. Thank you very much, Herman, for the interview.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much.